Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Yeah. So this is for those of you who are trying to get into singing and playing and having a tough time with it. So what I'm basically going to do is walk you through a chord progression or two and just talk about a few tips and tricks you can use to get yourself there, which is, I really struggled with this up until about a year or two ago, and that was because I was basically just doing it the wrong way. I'd try and then I'd give up and I'd try again, and it finally clicked when I started to listen to the right advice. So I'm just going to give you a few tips and tricks you can use to get there also. Now, first things first, this is not a vocal technique video. I'm a guitarist and a pianist and a theory tutor, and I'm going to focus more on the guitar playing element than anything this video. So if you're looking to get a vocal coach or anything, then check out a few different videos, because I'm not a great singer. I don't consider myself a great singer or really even up on good vocal technique, but I can play and sing, and that is what I'm here to teach you to do today. The other thing is that you don't need to learn this song and play it exactly as I play it and sing it the exact same way. This is basically just it's a little tutorial. All these tips I'm about to give you will work over any song. So pick whatever song you want and apply a few of these methods, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see results within the first week or two. So yeah, if I'm playing Coming into Los Angeles, Arlo Guthrie today, because it's a song I like, and it's one of the first ones I learned to play and sing on guitar at the same time. Link below in the description if you want to learn it, where the guy who plays it has the chords appear on the video, so it shouldn't take you any time. If you just want to follow along with me, feel free to just hit pause, come back whenever you're done. Anyway, if you want to set yourself up, put yourself in a good position for singing and playing simultaneously, then you are going to want to nail that chord progression down before you even open your mouth. Get that rock solid. So the first verse of the song goes, coming into London from over the pole, flying in a big airline, like that. And you're probably not going to want to attempt that pattern and sing sing at the same time straight off the bat. You're going to want to set yourself up with a nice simple strumming pattern. So we'll start with downstrokes, for example. And get this nailed down before you try to sing. Coming into London from over the pole, flying in a big airline, and then just loop that until you've gotten comfortable. You want to just, as I said before, you sing. So I know you want to try right off the bat, that just try to stay basic for starters, because if you do it all at the same time and it doesn't come out like you want, you're likely to get very frustrated, as I did, and that's not the right way to learn. You want to turn up the heat slowly and get confident with simpler steps first. So yeah, just sit and just get that chord progression comfortable. I did one too many beats there, but it's downstrokes only. You see how I can just talk to you casually? And I can just sit here and play this. And it's not really, I can just kind of turn my strumming hand off while I'm speaking. It's not really much effort for me to just go through the chords. You want to be able to separate your brain from your hands. And this, if you've never done this before, it will be a stretch to start with, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, just stick with it and you will improve, I promise. So yeah, once you've gotten the basic pattern down, try to add a little more complexity. So maybe we're going to go down, up. So like, and loop that a few times. Coming into London from over the pole, flying in a big airliner, like that. And then this is what I'm saying. Try a strumming pattern out, get it nice and locked down, and then go for the vocals. And then if you really struggling, one thing I like to do early on when I was learning is hum the melody line without actually singing it. So the vocal line, if you want, you've got to memorize that obviously, but memorize the melody and nothing else, and then try to play that over the simplified progression. So like that. Like that. That's a great way of just priming yourself. I still use it actually sometimes when I'm playing a really complicated tune or whatever. When I'm playing one of my own songs and it's a more complicated finger picking pattern, you know, just to give myself and set myself up for doing both parts at the same time confidently. Do not rush this. Be very patient. But yeah. So that's pretty much the long and short of it. You just want to get those strumming patterns in place and then not turn up the heat slowly before we go for the either if you want to think of a complicated strumming pattern to get nailed down, or you want to use the one that's on the song that you're not quite up to the level of yet. Either one. But the one on this track goes. So that's what? Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, I don't play it exactly like it is on the track. He plays it. But, you know, and I'm not going to lie, I do take a few liberties with the upstrokes and downstrokes there. You don't need to be a machine. You know, you can, once you get confident with it, you can take liberties wherever, and you can either like just invent your own on the fly. But if you have the rhythm nailed down, like so, coming into London from over the pole, you know, it doesn't matter so much. But if you want, when you start on this, try not to rush this again. Start with that complicated pattern, but slow it down. Not too slow that you won't be able to do it at a nice, confident rhythm, or too slow that you start to confuse yourself. But just slow it. Don't go for the rockabilly, some crazy sort of strumming pattern that will just will break your brain. Start with the. Maybe just sit on the one chord if you need. Coming to London, like that. Coming to London, and get the first part locked down. Coming to London, to prime your voice to keep up with your hands, and you want neither one of those to falter. And then before long, you'll be able to just kind of, it will become muscle memory. It will be like walking and talking. You don't know how many things you do every single day that require multitasking. You're making dinner while drinking, a beer, talking to your friends or family on the phone. You've done it so much for so long that it will become second nature. And this too will be like that. You just need to separate the parts out and try not to stress yourself. And then before long, you'll be able to just do it without thinking.